Hey guys, K-Fish the Hypnotist here on my healing journey. Just want to check in. Like I said, I'm making these for people that can be intimidated by these drug pushers, and they try to overload me. It really doesn't work. It kind of bores me. I don't like to engage because their consciousness, their intelligence of how the body works is a little lower than mine, so I don't feel like lowering myself. But so anyways, there's a battle going on inside my stomach. I'm cleansing out parasites, cleansing out this, doing this shake, drink, sprays. So there's a lot going on in my stomach, but it's very, very painful, especially in the last few days, and haven't got much sleep at night. So I called the oncologist, the cancer doctor, made an appointment because my general practitioner, we can't hand out narcotics, or what the fuck she say? I mean, what do you do? What do you do for a living? Anyways. So I went in to see the doctor, and right away, 2 hours, first of all, they handed me a folder with somebody else's information. It said post-operative, leave the drain in and just wait to cleanse the air. I said, what the fuck is this? I said, you just handed me somebody else's folder with all the personal information. Holy shit. Anyways, I take a seat, and from moment one, it's like the Truman Burbank show. They have 4 TVs. I think I recorded it, or I took a snapshot. Maybe I'll put it in here. 4 TVs about normalizing chemo, showing bald people, and then a drug commercial, very long extended drug commercial, and the loop was over and over and over again. That's why I had to sit there for 2 fucking hours. I almost left because, not that I could be programmed, but I was just outside the matrix looking around going, holy shit, man, this is how they do it. And finally, when I got in to see Mr. Cancer Doctor, he came in and tried pitching me 5 different chemo levels. I mean, I knew it was coming because that's all they know, the program. I shoot mustard gas inside of you to make you well. You're a fucking idiot. And so we sat there, and he said, one of my first questions I said, I got 3 questions. One of my first questions is, why so much physical pain in my stomach right now? Is it inflammation pressing on an organ? Is it an organ inflamed pressing on nerves? What's the pain from? He looked at me and said, you have cancer. Yeah, I was looking for something a little more in depth as an answer, you fool. I asked it one more time, just where the pain is coming. You have cancer. I'm like, wow, an AI robot can take your job. You can't even fucking answer me because, you don't know. You don't know. But 5 different chemos. Well, if you don't like the nausea and hair falling out, we have this. Wait, so you don't have to give the nausea hair falling out mustard gas? You could mustard gaslight it, gaslight it, chemo light, and then we went all the way down, just 5 different levels of chemo, and then one last one's in a pill. You could just take a pill. I'm like, oh, that's great for my liver. Break down the mustard gas before it goes in my system. Are we done here? Just write the fucking script before I get you in a chokehold. But it could be intimidating. Oh, even when I got in the office, there was what was it, like 2 feet by 1 foot. Had these vertical TVs. I took a snapshot of that too, with drug commercials and press here and scan this. They had scanning codes on while I'm waiting in the office for the doctor. I mean, just, I'm praying to God that somebody sees this that needs to see it, because I can't be overloaded. I can't be hypnotized. It's just not the way it works. I'm a master fucking hypnotist. I know all modalities. I cannot be hypnotized. I cannot be overwhelmed mentally. That being said, it would be entertaining if it wasn't so crucial to, tell them to shove their fucking mustard gas up their ass and just, cut me a script just so I could sleep at night for now. Anywho, be careful out there. Every practitioner, nurse practitioner, other doctors that I've spoken to, they'll tell you off the street, out of the office, this is all a money-making thing. That's why they want you to stay in the room the fucking 3 weeks. That's why they want to put you in the MRI, biopsy, all these things. They just check, clean. The money goes up. No cure. I was watching a doctor yesterday. He said people don't die from cancer. Most of the time, he said it's 80 to 90% misdiagnosed. It's parasites. And I saw a live camera view. They squeeze this pulp, whatever they call it, in the guy's intestine, and when he squeezed it, you could see it like exploded like one of those toys where the poop butt comes out, or the tongue, and he squeezed it, and you could see all the parasites running around in there. 90%, he said, 80 to 90% of cancer diagnosis is misdiagnosed. They see a dark spot on the scan. And what it is the body's collecting all these parasites and getting them in one place so it doesn't spread out through the body. And so it looks like cancer to them because that's all they've been fucking taught. And then they biopsy it, press in there, and so it gives it an opening so they spread out. You come back a week later and go, oh, it's spread throughout all your bones now. We have to get aggressive with this mustard gas. Wait, didn't you just fucking do that? By pressing in there and exploding, letting them swim around? I've been studying this intensely for less than 2 months, and I know more about it than these clowns. I don't play around. Something goes down, I educate myself quickly. I have the facts. So I'm kicking this knowledge down. So there's so many alternative, let's call them natural paths to clearing out the virus, the parasites, whatever's clumped in your body. There's a natural way to flush it out. Just didn't know it would be this painful flushing out, but that's okay. We'll make it through. See you next time.